What's going on, folks? It's November the 5th, and I'm just out here wrapping up a morning hunt. Had a pretty good hunt this morning. Saw a little, probably 110, 120 inch 8-pointer chasing some does, and he never got close enough for me to really see what it was, but I wouldn't have shot him. But he kind of went around the top side of this drain, and the does went down here beside me. But anyways, it's November the 5th, and I just wanted to hop on here real quick before you guys watch this video. This is a video of a buck I killed the day before Halloween. Me and Seth Drake was up here. We met him at the Mobile Hunter Expo. Super cool guy. So he came up for the week and hunted. He wanted to kill a bear, but unfortunately we didn't really get on any bears that week. But me and him went out to some national forest on a spot where I was getting some nice bears on camera, and we were gonna go out there, and I was gonna go walk a new loop of an area that I hadn't walked before, and I went and walked and ended up killing a buck, and this is the video of that. So I'm sorry we haven't been posting a whole lot of content. We've just been, life's just getting busy. I've got a baby and trying to keep up with that, work, and trying to get some hunting done. Just haven't had a whole lot of time to post a whole lot of content and really make a whole lot of videos. So this is the first one we're getting put up this season, but I appreciate you guys watching, and been chasing some good bucks on the national forest, just trying to catch up to them. I'm hunting some private this morning in the mountains, and it's a good spot that I've always had some good luck on. So I'll probably spend a good bit of time here over the next couple weeks, just because there's some big deer that live around here, and I'm always pretty successful if I put enough time in on this place that I can kill a good deer here. So I'll probably spend a good bit of time here over the next couple weeks, and just keep after it. But hopefully we'll kill a couple more deer. Andrew's been after a big buck all season and just has not been able to connect the dots. He'll get that deer, I know he will. It's just a matter of time, and it's a big buck, and hopefully he'll be able to seal that deal here pretty soon. But he's been hunting his tail off and just working on getting the taxidermy business up and running, and all that kind of stuff. So we appreciate you guys, and enjoy the video.
This way, sir?
Yeah. I'm just gonna slip up through here.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna get up there somewhere close.
Yeah, I should get some. I don't have any signal right now, but once I get up here a little bit higher, I should get some.
Alright, buddy.
Alright, dude.
No, we don't
Start
good luck,
slipping.
man.
I'll holler at you.
Alright.
I'll text you when I get up in there. Oh my God. Alright guys, I was just walking down this drain right here. I saw this buck down here at the bottom working this scrape. And I shot him. He's a good buck. And I think he went down, but I saw another deer come running up out of here, so I'm not sure if he got back up and kept running or what. But he looked like a really good buck. I couldn't really tell exactly what he was, but he looked tall and outside of his ears and everything, so. Oh, man. I love doing this stuff, man. I love just walking around and just shoot a good buck, man. He rolled when I hit him. He stayed down there and kicked around for a second. And I got excited and moved around, and he got up, and I never saw him get to the top of that ridge, so I don't think he made it out of that bowl. What I'm gonna do is just give it a little bit, and then I'm gonna try to ease down here. looks like a nice deal. I shot it. I shot it. This boy is not happy about it. Ain't no big deal. It's alright. He's a nice national forest. Not a bad buck for the National Forest. In here rutting up. Thank you, buddy. Big body. Lots of excitement right there, man. Hey, he ain't no big deer. I thought he was bigger than he is, but he's a nice deer. I mean, he's a nice 7-pointer, probably 110 inches. He had a group of 3 bucks, and the other 2, dude, they won't leave. They're just staying up here on the hill watching me. Yeah, they're just up here on top of the hill. One of them was like a little 8-pointer, probably close to the same size as this one, and then the other one's like a little 6-pointer. Yeah, they're just sitting here watching me. Yeah, I was just slipping around. I did a left up in that laurel, and came up that first ridge, and then came all the way up to and then one of those long ridges that comes down in here has a road going down it. So I was just walking down that road, and I slipped off down to the left of the road, like down to this deer. I could see like branches moving down here in the bottom, and he was rubbing a tree down here, and I don't know. I looked at him in the scope, and I was like, "Oh, that's good enough for me." So I shot him. He's a nice deer. I'll send you a picture of him. He's a nice buck. He's not huge or anything, but for National Forest, I'll take him.
Hell yeah. At least you got on one.
Yeah, dude, that was fun. That was cool.
So is that guy gonna help you?
Yeah, he's here with me, so he'll help me. It's not far. I mean, it's actually gonna be a pretty easy pack out because it's just all downhill. Walk back to my car and then pull it down here as close as I can to this drainage, and then I'll just pack him out of this drainage. This deer's been shredding trees, dude. He's got all kind of stuff all over his antlers. Here, let me send you a picture. Yeah.
Yeah, send me a picture.
Let's see.
Did you get it on video?
I had my little GoPro on my head. Yeah. I filmed it with that. That was crazy, dude. I hadn't seen hardly any sign in here. I jumped one deer right there at the truck this morning, and coming up in that laurel. And that was really the only sign I've seen. Just shot me a buck on National Forest walking around.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he's a nice one.
Son.
He had three bucks with him.
Did he really?
Yeah, and they won't leave. They're just standing up here at the top of this hill. They keep coming over the top of the hill watching me. I guess they felt bad about it. Oh, they were down here looking at him. Because I thought he got up and ran, because right after I shot, I saw him down here flopping around. And I was trying to get my phone out and whatever, and then all of a sudden I saw a deer run up right where he just came from, or right where I just shot him. I was like, shoot, did he get back up? So I started easing down this hill, and I never could see him, but he was down in this hole. I mean, it's really steep in here where I was just at, but I was just slipping.
Did you get the big one?
Yeah, this was the biggest one. Let's get down to this bottom, if we can. He died. I was coming down that big hill right there.
Okay.
I was coming down that big hill right there.
Yeah.
And they were coming from this way. They were going to cross the head of that drain. And that's where I shot him from up there at the top of that hill. And then he died not where them big logs are across, just above that.
Dude, he's a good one.
Yeah, he's a decent buck.
That's a good one.
That's some good mass
Oh, yeah.
for a National Forest mountain buck, dude. I'll take him.
Heck yeah.
I'll take him. He's got some cool bases. Look at that.
Yeah.
It's like a big dip.
And rubber.
Yep. Make a good Euro mount.
Oh, yeah, that's a good deal, man.
I was pretty pumped about him. Alright.
Run that, man.
Now the fun begins. Beautiful rainy day in the Georgia mountains, boys. Yeah, dude, when I shot from up there, and like this whole bottom just like had deer running everywhere. And all I saw was him. Kick this spot here. Pretty flat right here. I was like, just lay this down so you got a clean spot to lay your meat. Get him right here. Take some pics with him. Shit. Scared me. Maybe. Is it still recording? Is it blinking? Yeah. Any more?
It's funny. This is like the buck man up on this side.
Yeah.
There's 2 fresh scrapes that I'm sure he probably made those this morning.
Yeah.
There's a big beaten down deer trail coming down the point.
This ain't all bloodshot to hell, dude. It's trying to get what I can off of it, but I'm about done with him. Pack him up. Yep. Alright, dude. Here she is. Welcome to Georgia.
Welcome to Georgia. National Forest buck.
Oh yeah, dude. It was fun, man.
It was
I'm
fun.
glad we got to hang out.
I was excited for you. I was like, oh, I heard the shot. I was like, that was Jonah.
Yeah, it had to be.
Because I had the GoPro running too.
Oh,
I
you
had
did?
it clipped on a branch when I was calling.
Oh, sweet,
He
yeah.
shot, and I was like, I think that was Jonah.
Yeah. Alright, dude. Let's get him out of here.
Good one.
Yep.
I didn't care if I killed
Still
one or
got
not,
time.
honestly.
Got a little bit of time left.
Oh, yeah.
You got, what, tomorrow?
I got tomorrow morning. Tonight.
And
tomorrow.
this evening, yeah. That first buck you saw, the one that you jumped,
Big one.
was he bigger than this, you think?
Oh, yeah. He
Really?
was, yeah, he was
Dang.
a good one. He's close to Pope, probably. He's a big
I
deer.
have to get back in there after
I
you
know,
leave.
I might slide up there tonight.
Yeah,
I
you
might
should.
try to do a loop up through there since it's
Make sure I got everything.
looks like it.
There's some pretty steep ridges in here.
What's that?
There's some pretty steep ridges in here when you really look at it.
Hell yeah, it's steep for sure.
Kind of cool. Oh, you good, dude? Got that on video, dude.
Really? Dude, I hate shit.
Oh, man.
Oh man.
What'd you do, trip on a log or something?
I know my gun stock got caught in the tree and just pulled me down. The gun's probably off now.
Might have knocked it back on, actually. Alright, got that book in the truck. See a rack back there, boys. First deer down of the year. Had a great time this morning. Me and Seth got out there, and I was trying to put Seth on a big bear that I had on camera over the last few weeks. And he went over that way towards where my camera was. And I went and walked a whole new piece that I haven't walked before. And I was slipping through, just kind of coming down this old road. And there's actually a gated road up there that's closed, been closed for a couple years. And slipping down this old road, and I just kind of dove off to the left after I walked all the way from the bottom up to the top, and then I was going to make a loop and come back around on the bottom. Well, I looped around, started to come back down on the bottom, and that buck was with 2 other bucks, and I think there was a doe in there with them too. And I think they were following a doe. But anyways, I just caught that buck coming out of this drainage, and he was down there working a scrape. So I flipped my GoPro on real quick and put it on him, waited a couple of seconds before he stepped out behind a tree, and gave it to him, and he dropped, kicked around a little bit, and died. And as I was coming down in there to get him, or just make sure he was down in there dead, 2 other bucks were in there, and they would not leave. I mean, I was 15, 20 yards from them. They would not leave. And I think they were just not wanting to leave that buck because that was obviously their buddy or whatever, and they were confused why he died. And I'm telling you, this is the first year I've been shooting with a suppressor on my gun, and the difference of what it made from that deer, the reaction to the other deer that were with him, I could have killed any one of those other bucks. And I wish Seth would have been with me, because one of those would have been a pretty good buck for him to kill here in Georgia in the mountains. And unfortunately, he was on the other side of the road, you know, probably about half a mile from me. But just a great morning, guys. I love a late October cold front. Just can't beat it, man. So had a rainy day today. Had a little bit of a break in the rain. Yesterday it rained all day long. Today it was a little bit cooler, and the rain took a little bit of a break. It still was raining this morning, but not much. It was just a nice light drizzle, just enough to keep the ground wet and make it quiet sneaking through. And anyways, so I got in there and we made it happen. So been a great morning, and just love being in the woods this time of the year. It's just a magical time of the year when the bucks are getting ready. The does are not quite ready, but the bucks are ready. So they're just in there searching out the does. This was probably a good 3-year-old buck. He had good mass, so I think he's probably at least 3. He may be 4. I'm not really positive, but I don't really care that much. He was a great buck for me, and definitely my biggest national forest buck yet. So I was excited about that. So great buck, good public land deer. I would shoot him 10 times over again. Not the biggest buck in the world, not going to score nothing, but just an exciting morning. Happened when you're on the ground and you just are able to pull it off like that. There's just nothing like it. So just excited to be in the woods. Now I can relax a little bit and take a little bit more time on my next tag and just make sure that I'm getting the next one as a big mature buck. It's probably going to be the only thing I'm going to shoot for the rest of the year. Got a couple bonus hunts coming up, so I'll hunt those and try to put something on the ground on those. And like I said, I'm not going to be. I don't need a ton of deer meat right now, so I'm not going to go just kill another buck. I'll wait for the big one. Wait for a good 5-6-year-old deer up here in the mountains. They're here. They're just few and far between. You got to be on them. You got to be in the right place at the right time. And this morning I was just in the right place at the right time. So, Seth, thanks for coming down to Ohio, or from Ohio, man. We had a great time with you this week. You still got one more day of hunting, so I hope you get on one. I got to get back to work, but you still got one more day of hunting. So, anyways, thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you guys on the next video.